Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. This is my third video on the drone attacks conducted by the Ukrainians, or at least drone scare on the Russian territory that occurred last night on the 28th of February 2023. There were at least three of them, three incidents, all deep inside Russian territory. Not like at a border or something. One was by Sochi, which is on the Black Sea coast, which is about 500 or 600 kilometers from the nearest Ukrainian border. So that would be 300 to 400 miles away. A refinery was hit over there. Second one, the Ukrainians sent a little drone towards Moscow, it seems like, or at least towards a location of gas. The compressor station for gas for Moscow, it's about 50 miles southeast of Moscow. That was scary for the guy Moscovites. And then the third one, the St. Petersburg. If you know where St. Petersburg is, and if you don't, I'm going to show you. I have all the maps here for all three attacks. In St. Petersburg, the Russians got their Sukhois, their MiGs out in the air, close the airspace of Russian territory in that area for unidentified object in the air. And that's what I'm going to focus on this video. I focused on the other two incidents by Sochi, Moscow, in two other videos previously to this one. So you might want to watch those ones if you want details. So let's get going with this one by St. Petersburg. So this is the Newsweek from the 28th of February 2023. Russia closes airspace after alleged drone attack. Russia temporarily closed airspace over St. Petersburg and the city of Pulkovo. Airport temporarily suspending all flights, the city government said on Tuesday. So let's see where this thing is. Okay, let's see where this is. I got a lot of things here. This is it. Oops. So here is St. Petersburg right here. This is the border of Russia with the rest of whatever weasel countries here. Belarus, Ukraine. This is Russia here. So here is Petersburg by Finland. So here's where these guys closed the airspace. Now what could that be? Where is it coming from? From here? From the right here, Baltic Sea thing, Finland. I don't think they would take that chance. These weasels here, I don't think they could have sent it from here, because here is Moscow. I don't think they have the capabilities too far though. So the Ukrainians, what they did today, they attacked here, they attacked here, right here, so here, and here. Now, where are these locations? I will show them on a little maps closer, like Moscow area, and then here by Sochi. Now let's go back to the article. But this is just so you know, you look at how far it is from Ukraine. So that's one. All right, let's go to the other one. Let's go to the Moscow, the one near Moscow. This is how close it was to Moscow. If you look here at miles, about 50 miles from here to there, and if you do like this, you're going to find out where that is. Again, here is St. Petersburg, this is Moscow, this is where these guys hit it, and the border is right here. From here to here is about what, 500 kilometers, 600 kilometers, more maybe, I think more. And then the last one, the explosion down here by Sochi, which is down here. That, let's see if this is the one right here. Yep. And just to see it in a, this is the Black Sea. If you want to, not if you want to, I will show you. Here is on this map where the war occurs. All right, so you have a perspective where this is where they hit right here, the Ukrainians. So you wonder how they got from here to here. That's about 300 to 400 miles here. All right, so let's go back to this article. The announcement was made on the city's government official Telegram channel amid unconfirmed reports that an unidentified object or a drone was spotted above St. Petersburg. Pulkovo Airport temporarily does not accept or send aircraft, it said, without elaborating on the situation. Russia's state news agency RIA Novosti reported that at the time that flights from the airport were delayed until 12 p.m. Moscow time and that the airport was operating as normal. The city's government posted, it says the sky in St. Petersburg is open. Okay, let's see what happened over there. They say that data from Flight Trader 24 service showed 200 square kilometers, 124 miles of airspace had been closed over St. Petersburg and Leningrad region. The state-run TASS news agency also cited an unnamed source as saying that airspace within a 200-kilometer, 124-mile radius of Pulkovo Airport was ordered closed until 1:20 p.m. local time. Now this is important here. I mean, not that it wasn't what I said so far. Russian news outlet Baza reported that local authorities has induced a carpet plan. They have it after an unidentified object was seen approaching the city. Fighter jets had been dispatched to investigate, it said. Maybe it was a balloon. A Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever balloon. So let's go to this one. This is interesting because Daily Beast, as stupid as they are, they put together this article with a little bit of a summary of all the attacks reported over the Russian territory as of today. I mean, it was overnight and the morning of the 28th of February. So let's see. Ooh, we can show that. Chaos erupted in Russia overnight as drones swarmed multiple regions, sparking an explosion at an oil depot, the one I showed you, boom, right there. This is where they blew it. Let's see if we're on the right place. Right depot and the deployment of fighter jets near St. Petersburg, the one that we already showed. Let's see if we can, right over there. But this seems like they will not mention this one by Moscow. Not that one. Not that one. Let's see if this is the winner. No, that's a loser. That's right here. Yep. Let's go back to the beautiful Ryanair. On strike at around 2 a.m. in Krasnodar. That's the one on the bottom. That's the one. No, Krasnodar is too. So it's not a friend of ours. It's right here on the bottom. Russian special media operation right here. This is Krasnodar. This is what occurred during the nighttime. Region was less than 100 feet from a Russian Defense Ministry barracks, the independent pop. Two drones filled with explosive landed at a nearby Rosneft oil depot in Tuapse, the one I showed, sparking a blaze and was quickly extinguished according to Russian outlet Baza. Hours later, St. Petersburg's Pulkovo airport came to a standstill as authorities shut down the surrounding airspace, reportedly in response to an unidentified flying object spotted in the area. Local authorities confirmed that RIA Novosti that incoming and outgoing flights were temporarily halted, though they gave no reason for the move. Meanwhile, Baza reported fighter jets were deployed to take down the object. And it says a short while later, however, Russian Defense Ministry claimed that the whole thing had simply been a training exercise and the airspace was reopened. Now, drones were also reported overnight in Bryansk and Belgorod regions. This is closer to the border, so it's not that, And then another drone, they say about it. Another drone landed in the Moscow region near the Gazprom gas compressor station on Tuesday. Local reports noted that the drone could have made it to the Kremlin in less than an hour if it had not crashed. Oops. So that's right here, right there by Moscow. Yeah. Boom. Now, okay, we'll go back here. Not this one, that's the next one. So, all these guys say the Russian Defense Ministry says the closure of airspace over St. Petersburg was training exercise. Well, I don't believe that one, but hey, at your own risk, right? Local reports noted the drone could have made it to the Kremlin. The strikes were part of what local media describes as a mass drone attack that appears to have intensified in the last 24 hours. Well, that's true, and that's no injuries were reported. That's good. for people in general. Let's see what the Russians, yeah, that was just blah, blah, blah. This is it. So, as of now, plenty of drones attacks occurred over Russia. I have another article here with the Russians again. They say, well, no, we are very, very successful against these drones. I'm just going to use this for a little bit. So Russia reports success against Ukrainian drone incursion. 28th of February 2023, Russia Today. The aircraft had targeted civilian infrastructure, but the military drove them off course, the defense ministry says. Kiev forces launched drone attacks on Russia's southern Krasnodar region and Adygea Republic, but they were successfully repelled by the military. The Russian defense ministry has reported. I don't know what they're talking about here, because those two dropped on that little thing, but probably they hit more than, more than they reported here. Images of one of the aircraft were apparently shared by a regional head. The incursions happened in the early hours of Tuesday and targeted civilian infrastructure. They started using this a lot now too, because the Ukrainians use it in every little article. According to the statement released by the ministry, Russian forces used electronic warfare to suppress the two drones, causing them to veer off course. One fell in a field while other failed to cause any damage to its target, the ministry said. So that's what they say. Now here, meanwhile, there was a fire overnight at the oil refinery in the city of Tuapse, they say, or fire, in Krasnodar region. And it says that the blaze had broken out in a technical building, but did not spread to fuel tanks and was extinguished by firefighters within 30 minutes. Some Russian media claimed, citing anonymous sources, that the fire was caused by a failed attack involving unmanned aerial. So they say, no, nothing happened here, nothing to see. So, as I said, this is St. Petersburg again, far away from any location here, obviously. But all this, Estonia, Latvia, if these guys do something, they're going to be hit by Russia. I guarantee you that. If the Russians say, okay, that was coming from Estonia, Estonia is going to get some, I guess. But who knows? Maybe not, but war is war. You never know how the other side will react. So as I said, St. Petersburg, Moscow, and near to Sochi, the one by the Black Sea. These are the main ones that were attacked. So that could be considered a, I don't want to say massive, but important attempts. And at least one of them was successful. That shows the ability. That's what's important. The ability of the Ukrainians to do it. And the Russians, what are they going to do? Because they drew that red line a long time ago, and the Ukrainians don't give up about that one. So now what? I guess we're about to find out. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.